Alright, it's the Ginger Squatch. I've been away for a while. I apologize to anyone that's been waiting for a new video. This is the reason why. The 2360s have ended up with one problem. The old air coolers that I had just weren't cutting it. So I've gone ahead and, as you can see, I've got CPU and VRM water blocks. Now I have two 360 radiators. This is just the one. The other one I have set off to the side. I have a 240, which I plan to get another 240 and an additional two 360s. Now, the biggest problem that I've had is getting fittings. It's taking forever for me to be able to get them, mainly shipping, but the other issue that I have is the dual south bridge or chipsets. I have this loose at the moment, so I can lift that off. Yeah. I have actually got to sit down and design a water block for that. And then on top of that, I plan on making a motherboard armor that will have openings for all of my connectivity, all four of my PCI Express slots. The two blue ones are by 16, the two black ones are by 8. It will have the openings for all of my SATA ports. I plan to make it as precise as I possibly can. And then the tubing I'm going to be using will be 14mm outer diameter, 10mm inner diameter, PETG hard tubing. The way I plan to have it all set up is that the case will have a enclosure on top of it, which I have acrylic sheeting for, and it will be a radiator housing, and then the tubing will drop down, go in through the pass-throughs of the back of the case, and then to my CPU, VRM, and South Bridge. Now, the other thing that I am waiting on is for the price of graphics cards to drop a bit more. My very old but trusty Radeon HD 4780 1GB it's definitely showing its age. I'm able to actually get a 800 to about 805 megahertz clock on it, but the problem is that it will thermal throttle itself. It'll go up to 100 degrees Celsius and then throttle and come back down to about 80 degrees Celsius. So my plan is to get either a RX 480 or RX 580. Hopefully when the 680 series comes out, the prices of those will drop even further. But nonetheless, oh, one other thing. The fans will be Corsair PWM fans, which I will be using the hub, and thankfully my motherboard has actually got two PWM connectors, one of which I will be using for the hub, and then the second will be used for the pump control, which is also 4-pin. which actually the pump, I was not expecting it to be the quality that it is. I was expecting some just low quality junk. Come to find out, if I can get the back casing open, it's actually, come on, open up, a decent quality PWM controlled pump, which I found to be really, really surprising, and I'm quite happy about that. But nonetheless, hopefully soon, within another, I'd say, well, without the graphics card, I'd say another month or so, because there's still some more stuff that I need to get, I will be back up and running and making videos for everyone to enjoy once again. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and hop off. You guys have a great day, and